Have you ever noticed that some players seem completely unaffected by pressure? 3 defenders sprint at them. The crowd is loud. The space disappears. And somehow they still look calm. They receive the ball. Take one touch. Turn. Escape. And suddenly they're attacking. Meanwhile, another player gets the exact same pass. Panic. Heavy touch. Head down. Possession lost. The mistake most footballers make is believing calmness is a personality trait. They think some players are naturally composed, naturally confident, naturally gifted under pressure. But that's not true. In fact, most players who look calm aren't calm at all. They've simply built habits that remove panic before panic has a chance to appear. And once you understand those habits, pressure starts feeling completely different. Lesson 1, the game is won before the ball arrives. Watch elite midfielders. Not when they have the ball. Watch them before they receive it. They're constantly checking their surroundings. Looking over both shoulders. Scanning space. Tracking opponents. Locating teammates. Collecting information. This doesn't look impressive. It won't go viral. But it's one of the most valuable skills in football. Because information creates time. And time creates calmness. Think about it. Why do players panic? Because uncertainty creates panic. When you don't know who's behind you, you panic. When you don't know where the pressure is coming from, you panic. When you don't know your next option, you panic. Scanning removes uncertainty. Suddenly you know. The defender is on your left. The space is on your right. Your winger is making a run. Your fullback is available. Now when the ball arrives, you're not thinking. You're executing. Here's a challenge. In your next training session, don't focus on passing. Lesson 2, your body position is either helping you or trapping you. Here's something most young players never realize. Pressure becomes dangerous when your body position removes options. Not when defenders get close. Picture 2 players receiving the exact same pass. The first player stands square, facing the passer. Back to the field. The defender closes down. Now he can only go backwards. Pressure wins. The second player receives side on. One shoulder facing forward. One shoulder facing backward. Same pressure. Completely different outcome. Now he can turn. Pass forward. Drive into space. Or play backwards. One body position. 4 options. Elite players constantly arrive in positions that keep doors open. Average players accidentally close those doors before pressure arrives. This is why some footballers always seem to have space. They haven't created more space. They've simply positioned themselves to access it. The next time you train, pay attention to your hips. Pay attention to your shoulders. Ask yourself. Lesson 3, stop trying to be faster, become earlier. Many footballers believe the solution to pressure is speed. Move faster. Dribble faster. Think faster. Play faster. But elite players often look slow. Not because they are slow. Because they are early. There is a huge difference. Imagine a defender presses you aggressively. You wait. 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 Then react at the last second. Everything feels rushed. Now imagine you recognize the press before it happens. One touch away. Pass released. Problem solved. Same situation. Different timing. The best players don't win because they make superhuman decisions. They win because they make normal decisions sooner. This is one reason players like deep-lying midfielders often dominate games despite not being the quickest athletes on the pitch. They recognize patterns early. Pressure rarely surprises them. And that's a skill anyone can develop. Lesson 4, your first touch is your escape plan. Most players think the first touch is about control. That's only half the story. The first touch is actually a decision. Every touch sends the game somewhere. The question is, where are you sending it? When pressure arrives, many players stop the ball dead. Now the defender has a target. The ball is stationary. The player is stationary. Everything becomes predictable. Elite players use their first touch to eliminate pressure. A single touch can move the ball away from the defender, into open space, onto the stronger foot, toward the next pass, toward the next action. Think of your first touch as an exit door. The moment the ball arrives, your touch should already be taking you somewhere useful. This is why some players seem impossible to tackle. Lesson 5, the biggest reason players panic. Now let's talk about the hidden cause almost nobody mentions. Fear of making mistakes. This is where many talented players struggle. Because pressure isn't always physical. Sometimes it's psychological. You receive the ball. Your mind instantly starts calculating consequences. What if I lose it? What if coach gets angry? What if my teammates blame me? What if I mess up again? Now you're not focused on football anymore. You're focused on avoiding embarrassment. And that changes everything. Your touch becomes cautious. Your decisions become hesitant. Your movement becomes reactive. Pressure feels bigger because fear makes it bigger. The players who stay calm understand something important. Losing possession occasionally is part of football. Even elite professionals make mistakes every game. The difference is they don't carry fear into the next action. They reset instantly. When you're worried about mistakes, you're playing not to fail. When you're confident in your process, you're playing to solve problems. Those are completely different mindsets. And only one allows you to thrive under pressure. So how do you actually train this? Here's a simple framework. Before receiving, scan. Gather information. Know where pressure is. As the ball travels, adjust your body position. Open your hips. Prepare multiple options. Before your first touch, predict the next action. Know your escape route. On the first touch, move away from danger. Attack space. Create your next action. After mistakes, reset immediately. No emotional baggage. No dwelling. Next play. Next decision. Next opportunity. If you repeat this process every session, something interesting happens. You stop feeling rushed. Not because defenders are slower. Because your preparation is better. And preparation changes perception. The game starts feeling clearer. Simpler. More manageable. That's when confidence begins to grow naturally. Here's the mindset shift that changes everything. The players who become impossible to press aren't the bravest players. They're the most prepared players. Calmness isn't confidence. Calmness is clarity. When you know what's around you. When you know where pressure is coming from. When you know your next action. The game slows down. And when the game slows down, everyone else starts looking rushed. That's why elite players often seem effortless. What you're really seeing is preparation disguised as talent. So stop chasing confidence. Start chasing information. Start chasing awareness. Start chasing better habits. Because the footballer who sees more feels less pressure. And the footballer who feels less pressure becomes incredibly difficult to stop. Maybe even impossible to press. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and comment below. Scan first. So I know you're committed to becoming the player who stays calm when everyone else panics. And I'll see you in the next one.